we are talking about the verb gusta. Gusta means likes. One of the first verbs you learn to use in Spanish, one of the easiest verbs to learn and understand and use. And it's one that students just enjoy because you quickly get to start using it and kind of know what you're saying and all. But the thing that's unique about it is it's really formed completely different from almost all other verbs in Spanish. And how it's different is it's kind of backwards in regards to its English translation. Like in English, we say something like, I like baseball. But in Spanish, really what we end up saying is that object like baseball ends up becoming the subject. And so really what technically is being said is baseball is pleasing to me. And so what happens with that is actually the rules and all that we learn in Spanish that apply to 95% of our verbs do not apply to gusta. They really apply, but we got to remember that what we think is the subject isn't really the subject. It's a flip-flop from English. So examples like saying, me gusta el álgebra. I like algebra. Or me gustan los deportes. And so what we have here is we see that in this top example, we have gusta. It ends in an A. But in the second one, it's gustan. It ends in an N. So basically, our verb, where normally we might have 5 forms of a verb, we really are down to about 2 when it comes to saying like. We're either going to use gusta or gustan. What determines that is the thing that follows. That is what determines if it's gusta or gustan. So algebra. Algebra is singular. The word algebra is singular. Since it is singular, our verb is gusta. When our verb is plural, such as deportes, which are plural, we see los deportes ending in those S's. That means there's more than one. It is sports, not sport. So our verb ends in the N. So it's gustan los deportes, not gusta los deportes. We have to have that N right here because this is plural. So that's kind of the first thing we've got to look at. But we also got to look at who does it. Well, normally in Spanish, like if I do something, it's yo. If you do it, it's tú. If we do it, it's nosotros. But with gusta, because of the way it's all formed, we're actually dealing with things like me, te, le, nos, and les. Technically, these are indirect object pronouns, but you will learn that much later on in Spanish, not something we have to worry about today. But what we do need to know is if you're wanting to say I like, we're going to say me. If you're wanting to say you like, you're going to say te. If you're wanting to say he or she likes something, it's le. If we like it, it's nos. And if they like it or you all like it, it's going to be les. So looking now at that, if we look here, we've got los tacos. Tacos are plural, more than one taco. I don't just like the taco, I like tacos. Since they're plural, we see gustan in both examples because it's tacos in both examples. It's plural both times. Our difference is when I like tacos, it's me gustan los tacos. So I've got that me. But if I want to say we like tacos, it's going to be nos. Nos gustan los tacos. If it's asking a question, do you like tacos? Te gustan los tacos? So the me, te, le, les, nos, that is what changes based on who does it. The gusta or gustan changes based on how many of whatever we like. If it's only one thing, it's gusta. If it's more than one thing, it's gustan. So saying our likes with gusta, super easy in Spanish. The problem is it's done a little bit different and backwards from other things we learn. So super easy to use, just a couple of things you got to remember.